are y'all? I am so excited for this little visit with you guys because it's a thrift haul finally. Yes, don't come for me, people. Okay, we took all precautions. Let me tell you guys, friggin' Goodwill and Thrift Town are more on point with their safety precautions than some fast food places. Okay, let me just put that out there. So we our thrift stores here opened to limited hours on Friday. This past Friday, it's well the last Friday, but I'd been too scared to go. I didn't want to go. I was scared to take little dude, and I know I can't go thrifting without little dude because he is just as big a thrifter as me. So I was very nervous. But on the way home, I can't even tell you. It was this past week on the way home. I knew Goodwill was open, but I had stayed away. I didn't know about Thrift Town. And then I got an email that Thrift Town was had opened that Monday. And I think we were going, maybe it was Wednesday or Thursday. I can't remember what day this week. We were passing, by Thrift Town. And there were cars outside and little dude said, "Mommy, is the Orange Junk Store open?" And I'm like, maybe. Can we go? Now, this is my kid asking me. I'm not making nothing up. And I said, "Are you sure you feel safe enough to go?" Yeah, it's like when we go to Walmart. He has a point. Out of the mouths of babes, right? He goes, "I'll wear my mask." I said, "Of course you will." So I said, "Well, let's go check it out. If it's not too crowded or if we don't get a weird vibe or whatever, we'll go." So we pulled in, masked up. Even before all this drama, y'all know, for those of you that have been with me a while, I have a thrifty bag that has wipes and hand sanitizer stuff in there even before all this mess. So I grabbed the bag and I'm like, I think we're good. Because he had a point. We go to Walmart, we go to the grocery store, we go to Winco, and we take those same precautions. So when we walk in, I'm telling you guys, all the staff was masked up. They were behind their little plastic partitions. And I noticed that the shelves weren't as stocked because they had stopped taking contributions because they needed to find a way they were going to sanitize and clean everything that was being donated. So the shelves weren't as stocked. Now, I will say this. Maybe because there was limited inventory, I noticed they hiked their prices up. And this happens a lot with Goodwill, and I'd gotten used to it, but I was so eager to go thrifting and so excited to go thrifting. Wait a minute, that was Goodwill. I went to Goodwill another day. Goodwill is where the prices went up. Okay. So I'll show you the Goodwill finds, but Goodwill prices did go up. At Thrift Town, I didn't notice any changes in prices. There were a few people scattered around, everybody keeping their 6-foot distance, and I found the same normal neato stuff at Thrift Town that I usually find, and I was really super excited. Plus I had $5 off because I had accumulated so many points. If I'm talking fast, it's because I'm excited and because y'all know how my phone's memory is. Y'all could shut off at any moment. But anywho, so that was Thrift Town. Thrift Town was a good experience. And then what day was it? When I went to Goodwill, I went solo. I had taken little dude into Thrift Town, but I didn't feel like the 100% parent doing it. Even though we had taken all precautions, we're safe, I still didn't feel right about it. So when I went to Goodwill, I went solo right after work, and I only had like 30 minutes. I only had 30 minutes because they close at 6 now, but I did find some stuff, and that's where I noticed that the prices had gone up and stuff like that. But I got some thrifting in my blood. I got some thrifting done. So let me show you guys what we picked up. Now, the stuff I'm going to show you first is the Thrift Town stuff. When we bought this stuff home, I hadn't thought enough ahead. Now, usually when I thrift, I immediately wash things. You can Lysol and throw things into a dryer. But because I didn't know what cooties were on it this go around, what I did was I left all the clothes outside on the patio table. I let them air out for a few days and had to bring them in yesterday because it started raining. It's been raining all day today. And it's been raining all night. So I don't know what type of sanitation that'll do, if any, but I just laid it out and let it air out, and I let the solid things, I Lysol them and just let them bake in the sun. Right now, I'm about to dump everything in the washer, and I was going to wash them before I showed y'all, but I already have laundry in there. So I'm trying to get our regular clothes out before I bleach the inside of the washer and do this, because it's a whole process because I'm scared. But anyway, let me show you guys right quick the things that have been sitting out in the sun. This is Thrift Town. Little dude found these in the bins. He remembered them from when he watched Bugs Bunny back in the day. They were $1.49 each. They're adorable. They're going to go in the wash. Found this pretty little mirrored frame. Y'all know I'm doing the whole mirror thing in my bedroom. I hadn't been in this one in a while. If y'all been with me for a while, y'all know, hey, she hadn't done a video posted up in this spot in a minute. But I brought the stuff in from that door from the outside, so I ended up here. I thought this was really pretty, and it was 99 cents. What happened? Something went out. Did y'all see that? Ow, my bulb went out, and then like a dunderhead, I twisted it and burned my digits. Anywho, since we've been making a whole lot of meals here on the weekends, since we've been stranded at the house, little dude has gotten really to liking eating at the little bar area countery thing I have in the kitchen. So I set it up so we can eat there. And the dishes that I had out there are in this tone, in this color, but we didn't have any glasses. Do we use these? No. But I thought they were pretty to go there with my little settings, which I leave out. And these were 99 cents. So I need to bleach and wash those and set them up. I think it's going to be pretty. I found this flat graph, olla. I call it an olla, pot, cantarito, whatever. The inside is pristine. Well, it's a little dusty, but there's no chips or any kind of weird glazing, the crack in the glazing. And the reason I wanted this is because I want to store my leftover beans in it. For some reason, I don't know. Y'all tell me. The pintos, when y'all cook pintos, like fresh ones, when I put them in plastic, they don't last. It's like a plastic Tupperware or whatever. They don't last as long. See, I said then they get kind of like sour smelling. They spoil. And I've noticed when I've put them in a bowl, like just like a pottery bowl, and just cover it with foil or plastic wrap, they last longer. So I'm like, I needed something like this. And when I saw it, I was like, this is perfect. It has a little lid, little handle. I thought it was a teapot at first, but I think it's going to be perfect for storing. Look at here, light. I think it's going to be perfect for storing my beans. We'll see. Oh, and that was $2.99, which I thought was a good price because a lot of their stuff like this, they're selling really expensive. I don't get it, but I was excited about that. I found this little bag for $1.99 full of measuring cups. Now, I have the hardest time with my thirds. Like if something requires 2 1/3 or 1 2/3, something like that. I don't have a 2/3 on any of my measuring cups or any of my measuring, like the Pyrex measuring things for some reason. Well, I do, but they faded. They've chipped off. So these have a 1/3 and a 2/3 in here, but there's like 2 or 3 different sets in here. There's 2 sets. I'm going to keep one and I'm going to give my sister one because she is notorious for losing her measuring stuff, and she is quite the little baker. Then I got this little doohickey, little one of these things for my everyday mail. I go check the mailbox and I have mail and bills that I need to pay or things that I need to go through, and I leave them scattered on the desk and on the dining room table and on top of the sofa, and it just gets on my nerves. So I figured if I have one small one, now I have big ones like this, but I don't want it out. I figure if I have one small one like this, I can put my everyday need to look at mail in it and set it on my desk, and it'll do its thing. So that was $1.49. And that's everything I got at, where was this? Thrift Town. Okay. Now, no, it's not. I got clothes for little dude. Okay, little dude is with his dad for the first weekend since late February. We made sure that the rules at their house were the same rules at our house, and little dude felt safe and ready to go see his dad and his little brother. Ay, Dios, Glenna, stay on. So he assured me we don't go anywhere. We don't let anybody in the house. When we do go anywhere, we all wear masks. I'll have masks for him if you don't have any, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, if you're ready to go, you can go. He was so excited. His dad picked him up. So I'm solo. So I got a lot of time today. But little dude is doing very, very well weight-wise and health-wise. And if y'all have been with me a while, y'all know that my keeping weight on him has been an ongoing struggle. We finally got him to a healthy weight, and I knew he'd gained weight because he'd gotten tall, and he's just starting to expand his eating a little more. He has texture and food aversion, so he's starting to eat more things. And unfortunately, the kid is shaped like his mommy. Like, he's getting a pancita. He's getting a little belly. So his size 12 pants fit him fine in the legs and the butt, but they're getting a little tight around that little belly. So I'm like, well, we'll switch him up a size to a 14. Now I tried on some new 14s because thrifted sizes tend to shrink a little after some wear. 14s are too big. Newer thrifted, they're too big for him and they're a little too long for him. So I'm like, well, he's not a 12 and he's not a 14. There ain't no 13. So I'm like, at the thrift store, I found some 12 Husky. Now, they were cheap and we're going to try them. They were $3.99. They're 12 Husky with the strap. And look how far I had to pull the strap. And look how the back bunches, which I hope is not going to be uncomfortable for him. We couldn't try them on because the fitting rooms are closed. This light bulb is working my nerves. Anyway, I think the Husky is going to give him some comfort around the belly, but it might sag on the butt and the legs. I'm not sure. I didn't try them on him when we got home because I haven't washed them. But I got that Husky and then I got this Husky. I'm just kind of experimenting. I don't want him to be uncomfortable. I think the Old Navy are going to fit a little bit better, even cinched in. But look at all that cinch. I don't want anything bunching up on the back of him and making his back hurt. But we're going to try. This one was $2.99. So we'll give it a shot. My baby is between sizes. He got his mama's body, poor thing. And then I got some clothes for him. Stuff for him to grow into for next winter. I've cleared his closet again. I have a pile right here and a bag full in the closet that I meant to give to Goodwill and got so excited I forgot to donate the clothes. But so many shirts that he's already outgrown. And I know he'll grow into these in the next few months for winter. Pink was 50% off. This is the only thing I found pink. But that's a shirt. He really liked this one, which I was like, well, ain't you a little GQ, mister? He liked that one. And it's new from Old Navy. Still with a tag, and they sold it for $1.49. Zoo York, which I like because it lasts. This was one of my big dude's favorite brands, and it's just a nice little tee for here, currently, serves for now, $2.99. Another little long sleeve with a hood, $2.99. One of these, he had one and the belly outgrew it. That little pooch just stuck out. So I found another one for $1.49. And then he thought this was hilarious, so I went ahead and got it for him. I almost put it back, but he's like, no, Mom, that's funny. Don't rush me. I'm waiting till the last minute. Really cute. And that was $1.99. So that's everything we picked up at Thrift Town. And then, like I said, I went to Goodwill on my own. I honestly went to drop off the bag of clothes in the back, but it just, my thrifting, I had to go in. So I went in and I picked up 3 things. Like I said, I only had 30 minutes and a lot of the stuff was stupid overpriced. There's a lot of stuff I really liked that I left behind, and I will insert pictures. But I did grab these things. Now, if y'all are my buddies on Facebook, y'all know all of a sudden I think I am queen of the garden. I don't know what's come over me. This happens to me every season. I think I can plant things and grow things, and I can't, but I try. So when I saw this little milk glass container, I have a few pieces of milk glass that I want to incorporate in my bedroom, but there's too much going on in there right now. I'm probably actually going to start pulling things out of my room because it's getting too crazy. But I do want to bring in my milk glass, and I thought this is pretty. I could put a plant in it, plant a plant in it, something. And it was $2.99. I'm sure at one point it had a lid, but I'm going to use it as a planter. It's really heavy and sturdy and pretty. And then I found this frame. I love butterflies. I love butterflies, and I found this glass frame with little silver butterflies. This will work in my bedroom or my bathroom because I have silver butterflies in there. So I thought that's pretty, and that was $1.99. And the only other thing I picked up, I couldn't resist, the bougie girl in me, the bougie grandma came out in me. Now I'm going to spray paint it silver. I'm going to tell you that right now. But I want this for my room, for when I make my bed, and I can make my bed all chichi-gucci, chocante. Look. Good gravy. This thing. One of those table trays with a little doohickey right here. This thing right here that you could put your folded newspaper in. It's so bourgeois. But I hate the color. And it's been around a while because I'm sure that used to be brass at one time. Or brass colored. I'm spray painting this sucker silver. And it's going to go in my bedroom. It's still taped in case the glass broke. And that was, can y'all see? Oh, trust me when I tell y'all it was $5.99. Y'all know I'm cheap. So y'all know I had to have loved it to pay that much. There's a sticker on here. What does that say? Ay Dios. What does that say? Bristol. I can't make out the name. I didn't know there was a name on it. But yeah, I got that for my room. Like I said, my room is starting to get a little too... And y'all can tell I like stuff, but everything has to have a place. This right here by the kitty. These are picture frames that I have taken off of the wall that I need to rearrange or do something with because it was, again, it was getting too like that. So I have stuff to keep me busy today. I'm also going to go into the kitchen right now and I'm going to make a mock seafood boil because of my allergies. I can't eat a traditional seafood boil, but Mama wants some seafood boil. So I'm going to make some. And that's going to be my next video. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are excited as I am about a thrift video because man, it's been a long time. I'm super duper duper excited. There's my two little monsters back there. But anywho, thank you guys for watching. I hope y'all are having a good and safe weekend. To those of you affected by that creepy earthquake, I hope y'all are balanced and okay now. Till my next video, which is coming up very, very soon. Oh, and then I got to do the scary story video because on the poll thingy that I did on my page, a lot of you guys said y'all want to hear some paranormal stories that I've experienced. So I think I'm going to do some of those today too. We're going to be busy, okay? Right now, I'm hungry. So I'm going to go make me a mock seafood boil and record that for you guys. So till then, I love y'all bunches. Bye.